Welcome to Energy Fix Tarot. Here's another read for you guys. Okay, so what I'm picking up is that somebody feels like you done them wrong. They bitter as hell. They act overly dramatic. They jealous, okay? They always had this jealousy for you deep down inside. And what I'm getting is that they jealous because you getting unexpected income, okay? It might be your baby daddy or baby mama that got to pay child support, and you're finally getting your money, whatever it is. It got this person bitter as hell, but it's only natural law. You do what you need to do and handle your business, and good things will come to you. But when you running around here and you fucking off and being fuck boys and fuck girls, the natural law gonna step in. Is divine order for this shit to happen, okay? They mad, they bitter, they jealous that you ain't putting up a fight. You walked away from something a long damn time ago, okay? And here they go, they creeping. Trying to creep, trying to sneak, trying to spy on you. See what you got going on, okay? Because you sitting up there doing what you supposed to do. And you doing what you been supposed to do, okay? You ain't never stopped. You know, and you've been attracting things into your life. And the universe has been answering, okay? We got the will. I can't make this up. The will has changed. You finally get in what you deserve, okay? So they see you, you just standing there. You meditate, you ain't got a care in the world. You're in your season of receiving. The scales is balanced. You're receiving justice for all the different things that this person could have done to you with a bitter karmic ass. You ain't giving out no love. And you ain't receiving none. It don't look like it. It look like you just sitting there chilling. You ain't even tripping. You like, I'm just chilling, okay? I'm balanced, you know. Divine order has definitely stepped into play, you know. You chilling. You're not even in suspense. You just chilling. Yeah, this emperor. So this emperor is the one that's in suspense. He in suspense about how you chilling, how you getting your justice, okay? The world is on your, the wheel has changed for you, you know? The wheel has turned for you. This person probably was running around doing a bunch of fuck shit this whole time. That's why they ass is sitting up there hanging upside goddamn down. Sitting there. And they ain't even going no damn where. The whole time you've been full of love. You know, you the Ace of Cups. You are love. You know what I'm saying? You show love to everybody. And that's why justice is at play. And that's why you ain't giving out no love. And you don't give two shits about receiving it either. Okay, these cards trying to jump out, so yeah. You out here, you taking leaps of faith. Some might call you a fool. Okay, because you standing on the edge and you ready to fucking jump into that water and swim. You sitting at your table and you got plenty of food, so you ain't hurting or wanting for nothing, which got these people all up in their head. Somebody in their head, and then you got somebody in the background. Okay, you got them up in their head because they can't put their fingers on it. Like, man, this person is so full of love. They ain't even tripping over nothing. Is this just karma? They receiving good karma right now. Whole time. This other person, on the other hand, this emperor, he's stuck. He in his head. He ain't having no good luck. Because you sitting up here, you's full of love, you know. and they played the fool, or you know what I'm saying? You could have been that fool that's just don't have a care in the world who's taking chances. But I'm starting to think that this emperor, this hangman, which is this emperor, he was the fool, okay? Now they got to sit up there and watch you sit at your table with all your food while they in their head. Yeah, you done matured. Six of Cups. You matured. You definitely got older. And the way you look at things and deal with things is different now. You don't go about dealing with things the same way no more. Judgment. The universe is calling judgment on this person because of the fuck shit that they did. And what did I say at the beginning? I said it's divine order because this person was feeling bitter and dramatic, and it all has something to do with some money that you were supposed to be, that you're receiving. But yeah, the universe has caused a judgment on them, and now you're receiving the things that you should have been received a long time ago because you've been walked away from the BS and the drama, but somebody tried to keep it up. Like, your ship's been coming in. As a matter of fact, you on the ship while it's sailing. Okay, you out here living your life. You see the clown at circus in the background, like this clown still doing fuck shit. Okay, you sitting up here, you going within, just meditating, you know, basking in the love that you have for yourself and for others. You know, you grew. You had a cycle of growth, and they don't like that. Okay, people don't like to see people grow. A lot of people like to see people stay stagnant. Okay, and that's where this person wanted you. They wanted you to be stagnant. They want you to be in your head. But shit, Ten of Swords, you walked away from all of that. You ended that, you did that. Ain't no more of that being all up in my head bullshit. I got a clear mind. I'm passionately working on things that I love. Out here manifesting. Mastering my thoughts. My thoughts are being illuminated, as a matter of fact. Okay, because that's how clear my head is with the Ace of Swords. You know, as a matter of fact, I'm basking in both worlds because I got the Queen of Swords. Do I got the Queen of Swords? Ooh, don't give me the line. No, that was the Queen of Wands, okay. But you got the King of Swords, okay. So you mastered your thoughts. You sitting there, you chilling. You got the Ten of Pentacles. You happy. You not looking back for nothing. You looking forward. You ain't looking back at it. You looking forward. At this point in time, you like, man, what else is there for me? Okay. What else could be out there? You're celebrating your life with the Ten of Pentacles. Okay? You have a joyful activity. Abundance is coming in for you. And you standing there taking a chance to reflect. Page of Wands, you sitting up there dancing to your own damn music, okay? You dancing, you just in your own world. You have no care in the world because you happy. You chilling. Why these people over here crying in their damn head? Because who walked away? You walked away. You walked away from it because it was too many games, too much bullshit that you wanted them to deal with, okay? And you're chasing your dreams. A lot of things that people have been doing or saying about you are illusions. Nine of Swords. You know, you're not in your head, but they in their head having illusions about you. Knowing that you was this loving being. Yeah. You creative. And that's what you're doing right here. The Queen of Wands, you sitting up there, you in your creative power. You got fire on your hand, okay? How you got fire on your hand? Because you have passion. The passion in you that you naturally have to create something. Okay? These people out here, they wanted you to self-sabotage. They wanted you in your head. But nah, everything is balanced now. Everything is balanced within your life, which got these people even more madder. Okay? You're definitely utilizing your perception of things. You see things differently now. You're looking at the big picture because you changed your way of thinking and your way of life. And that's what these people don't understand. You have an authentic purpose. You know, you are purposeful. And everything that you're sitting up here trying to do is starting to come into fruition for you. Like, you reap what you sow, okay? You reap what you sow. And you ain't did nothing but be kind to these people, okay? You sit up there and be kind to these people. That's what made you walk away from all of these people. Yeah, I ain't about to keep using my kindness from weakness. I'm about to take my goddamn heart back and everything that came along with it, and I'm out. Now, y'all can move on over there, but with that BS. While y'all wanted me sitting up here, while y'all wanted me to be sitting up here in my head, but I'm not in my head because I mastered my thoughts. I'm not thinking about y'all. Yeah. So somebody feel like you wronged them. Somebody feel wrong. They intentionally cause different things to come your way to upset you and upset your what is it? Your energy, to upset your energy, manipulate the whole situation, gaslighting you to make it seem like you was crazy, utilizing scare tactics. But you know what? This was somebody that wanted to fuck you, and you wasn't fucking them. This was somebody that wanted to fuck you. So it's all because you didn't want to fuck them, so they tried to manipulate you and use scare tactics. And they had unpredictable intentions towards you the whole time. They had to sit up there and try to save some money. They was going through financial struggle. They trying to budget and shit. But you done went through a major transformation. Yeah, this got something to do with sex. You wasn't fucking somebody. And they wanted you to fuck them. And that's what you wasn't doing. So it could have been a so-called friend or somebody you knew. They created all this drama for you, thinking that they left you stuck in your head. But you mastered your thoughts. You know? You mastered your thoughts. You chilling with your family. You happy. You walked away from the bullshit. Walked away from them. Cut them off. They wanted you to be in poverty. And in your head, stuck. They intentionally caused you to be upset. They were sitting up here acting shady, you know, and trying to avoid getting caught doing the shit that they've been doing. You know, they were feeding into the dark illusions that they had about you, while trying to act like it was all good vibes and, you know, everything was all good. But the whole time they was doing too much. They did way too much. Yeah. And you walked away, decided not to fuck with them. Like, that's crazy. Because even though I already shuffled the card, I was going to pre-shuffle again. But look at here at the bottom of the deck. What we got? We got the Five of Swords. You walking away. Okay? So that's confirmation right there. Now these people are sitting up here wishing they still had you in their life. They throwing rocks and hiding their hand. Not even sitting up there admitting what they truly have done. And we got Temperance. Okay? Your angels are stepping in with the strength card. Nine of Wands. Yeah, you turned your back on these people. Got back focused on your money. But what you don't know is you got people riding for you too. You focus on your money. Your angels had to step in. This is divine judgment now. Your angels stepped in with the Temperance card and gave you the strength that you needed to turn your back on all these fake ass people, so something could be fair and balanced, because whatever was going on, it was not fair and it was not balanced to you. You could have been imbalanced at the moment. Okay, but the whole time you was trying to focus on your money. You were focused on your money, doing what you needed to do. And they thought you was on your high horse. Okay, but you wasn't on no high horse. You was just focused on you and what you had to do for you the whole time. You got people who's riding with you on the side of you. You might not even see them. You might not even know who these people are. But you got some people that's definitely riding with you. One of them is the King of Cups. This King of Cups, yeah, they sit up there and they watch this whole thing play out. And it's the King of Pentacles. He watched this whole thing play out too, okay? Somebody want to come in and make this fair because of what these people has done to you and how they've been hating on you this whole time. All right, that's all I got. I'm about to end it, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. Like, share, subscribe.